familiarise ourselves with the use of our microscope. We switch it on at the power source here, which gives us our light source. We're going to adjust the light source to its brightest using this little knob down here. It's now down low and it's now up to its highest. Okay, we're going to change the objectives to the lowest magnification using the nose, which is this thing here, around to our red setting, which is the lowest magnification setting. We are then going to use the coarse focus, which is this large one here, to lower the stage down to its lowest position. Okay, so that's up. I'm going to lower it right down. It was already down to its lowest position, but I'll just put it back up and then lower it down. We're going to place our slide onto the stage using the little arm, and this is the stage. So on goes our slide, and that's neatly into place. We then look down these things here, which are called the ocular, to have a look at our image, and then we adjust the intraocular distance to our personal preference using these little groovy little bat wing things, so that we change two images into one. That's how we adjust it and know that it's right. We then move the stage via the transition knob so that the specimen is in view. This is the transition knob here, and the larger one is going to move our slide up and down the stage, and the smaller one at the bottom is going to move it from side to side so that we can get to the edge of our specimen. Having a look at that is nice. The next thing we're going to do is dial the field diaphragm, which is this part here, if we had one, to reduce the view to 1/3, and we would have a hexagon-like shape in our frame. We actually don't have this because our machine is different and it's old, so there's a couple of steps in here that I just have to make believe that we have it. The next step is one of those, and we have to adjust the condenser height until the edge of the incoming light is sharp, and we would do that with something that should be around here so that it would go up or down, but we don't have it, so I'm pretending that we do. We then expand, that was that point, expanding the field diaphragm until the black background is no longer in view. So the next thing we're going to do actually is remove one of the ocular tubes, which is what these things are here, very carefully because it's an expensive piece of equipment. We're then going to adjust the condenser diaphragm, which is this part here. We're going to adjust that to 80%, swiveling it around, and then we're going to replace our ocular back into its spot. We're then going to adjust the fine focus until the specimen is in view. So the fine focus is this smaller one again. So we're adjusting that nicely. The next thing we need to do is to change our magnification using the nose again. From our red, we're going to go around to yellow. The red is 10 and the yellow is 25. I'm going to have a look at that. Okay, now if we were going to be adjusting the focus to 100, which is this longest one here, we would have to use oil. I'm not going to do that today. We now dispose of our slide because we no longer need it. And I guess that now we're not looking at it anymore, we can actually switch off. We're going to dispose of it safely in our sharps container. We can switch off our machine and then go about cleaning it. Our clinic protocol is to use Kim wipes, which we would soak slightly with our hard to say word, isopropyl, which is alcohol. My colleague has just done this, so I'm not going to do it again, and I'm not going to risk damaging the expensive equipment. But what we would be cleaning is our objectives, our stage, and our area down the bottom here. In terms of cleaning our bench top, we would use F10 at a dilution rate of 1 ml of F10 to 250 ml of water, and we would leave that on for a contact time of 30 minutes. Thank you.